What's up guys, how you doing, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now in today's video we're going to be hitting another one of our one season challenges, and this one is going to be something pretty interesting. So this one is going to be seeing if the England squad that has been selected for the Euros can win the Premier League. So what we've done guys is we've transferred the whole 26-man squad over to the team of Newcastle, just picked a random team, no real reason behind that, and we can see how they will do. You can see from the footage, this is the team that we're going to be going for. Not that I think this is the team that will start, I think there might be a few changes in there, but I just thought this gets the best out of the players that I think probably best for England in terms of the squad. Maybe some arguments to have Trent in there in some position, but also in terms of just FIFA itself, the reason I've gone for Gomez just purely for pace, just to help out there at the back. I think Shaw's still possibly an injury doubt, so you're probably likely to see Trippier on the left back in terms of the actual squad. But this is what we've gone for. So Pickford in goal for Newcastle, which is a bit of a funny one because I don't think you'd probably see that in real life. Back four of Walker, Stones, Gomez and Shaw. Midfield three of Rice, Foden and Bellingham. Now I do think this will be the midfield three come the Euros. Just feel like that's the best way around. Maybe have Rice and Bellingham sitting and Foden in front of it, but I think you've got to get Bellingham in that forward position just for his goal scoring this season and overall play. Then we've got Saka, Palmer and Kane. Maybe Anthony Gordon might start in the Euros, I'm not sure. Maybe Bowen. I'm not entirely sure what obviously Southgate's going to do with the squad there. As you can see, this is the bench I've gone for. I think it gives me good options. I might possibly bring Eze onto it as the season goes through and see how they all develop. So yeah guys, let's get into the simulation. So as always guys, what we'll do is we'll show a couple of games from the start of the season, and then we'll fire over to the end of the season and play a couple of games there and see how the team can do. So we started the season off with a 2-2 draw against Aston Villa, and it was straight into this, which was the next game, which was up against Man City away from home. And as you can see there, Palmer had a good chance, but it was just saved by the goalkeeper. Then there's some nice exchanges from Saka and Foden, and then Foden turns out, passes it to Walker, who then returns it back to Foden, who sends it into the far corner and puts us 1-0 up against Man City, against his old club. And there's the Ronaldo celebration. And then in the 55th minute, Erling Haaland steps up for Manchester City to equalise. Wasn't getting there, even if I went the right way, I don't think. But then we do have a corner in the 72nd minute, which Foden takes short to Saka, who runs inside a little bit, sends a lovely ball into the back post, and Rice manages to power that in to the back of the net. Everything from this one, so let's simulate the rest of the season and bring you back guys. So now guys, we come back towards the end of the season, a couple of games left to go, and let's see how we are doing. You see 12th of May there, 65 points, which I don't think at this stage is probably going to be enough to put us right up there. I mean, you look at our manager rating as well in that top corner, it's pretty down. But let's see what the standings say. So let's have a quick look at the calendar to see how many games and what we've got left to play. And wow, as you see there guys, we have got a final of the Europa League up against Manchester United, which means one thing, that we obviously must have been eliminated from the Champions League, which has thrown us into the Europa League. We also played Man United a week before that, which is interesting. Hopefully we can do the double over them there. Now let's take a look and see how we are doing in the league table so far this season. Let's have a look. And as you see, we are 4th in the table there. We are 4 points ahead of Man United, so it's hopefully if we can beat them that will secure a top 4 finish. But the league title looks like it's a little bit too far gone for us, unfortunately, which possibly explains the low manager rating, depending on what the expectations were. So let's go have a quick look at some of the competitions. So as you can see, FA Cup final, Liverpool win the Carabao Cup. That's the pre-season tournament there. City with the Super Cup. PSG and Atletico Madrid final, and as you can see there guys, Europa League final, Manchester United, Newcastle United, going to be interesting. So what we'll do is we'll get through these last couple of games in the league. I'll probably play the Man United game so we can secure that top 4 finish, and then we'll also play them again in the Europa League final guys, so let's get into it. So starting off with the game against Manchester United in the league, so we do start off with a penalty. As you can see, Bellingham eager there to get into the box, but Harry Kane slots it straight down the middle, make it 1-0. And this was a quite quiet affair, not much really going on in terms of chances. But then in the 73rd minute, I thought it was a good chance from Stones there, but they do manage to win it back United. Anthony cooked back inside, sends it through to McTominay, a little bit of dribbling on the edge of the box, comes back inside, finds Anthony again, but then shoots it over the bar. And that was all from the game guys, 1-0 win. very, very happy with that. With that result, it guarantees our finish inside the top 4 and also brings us on to our next game, which is going to be the Europa League final. So let's see how we can do, guys. So here it is, as the lads walk out in that green away strip. This is the way we got to the final. So we got past Liverpool 3-2 in the round of 16, beat Marseille 6-2 in the quarterfinals. Arsenal we beat 2-1 in the semi-finals, which then leads us into Manchester United in the final. So very English dominated side of the draw, and there is the starting lineup. So we've got Cole Palmer, Harry Kane and Saka up front, midfield of Bellingham, Foden and Rice, and a back 4 of Shaw, Gomez, Stones, Walker and Jordan Pickford in goal. Whether this is the squad that's going to start for England in the Euros, I'm not too sure with the injuries that we've got. But let's see how we can do, guys. In terms of the opposition, this is how they line up. So you've got Andre Onana in goal, back 4 of Cash, Martinez, Lenormand and Kadioglu, Casemiro, Amrabat, Fernandes midfield, Garnacho, Anthony out wide and Højlund up front. It's a very different defence there for United in terms of it only being the first season. There's lots of deals done there. And then for us, so we've just gone through the lineup, but let's have a look at the formation. So we stuck with that 4-3-3 we've been using all season. And without further ado, guys, let's get into this final and see if we can win this. Start off here in the 35th minute where the short free kick that Foden pays to Stones, who then finds Kane, the midfielder, some nice dribbling, and then finds Palmer. Again, some nice dribbling from Palmer, who throws it into Shaw, who sends it into the box. Kane, unfortunately saved by Onana and cleared by Man United, but a great chance it was. But Bellingham manages to recycle it, sends it to Foden, and sends it in that far corner past Onana. So although the first chance was missed, the second chance is not, and Phil Foden puts us up 1-0 in the final. 57 minutes on the clock, we have another chance here as Palmer comes forward, cuts inside with the Ronaldo chop and tries to find that far corner again, but unfortunately doesn't find it. But that was everything, guys. But in terms of chances from Man United, nothing much really, and that means that we take the Europa League, a 1-0 win, and let the celebrations begin. So England, although they couldn't win the Premier League, they did manage a top 4 finish, and they did finish the season with a European trophy, even if it wasn't the one that they did start in the competition, which was obviously the Champions League. So what we're going to do now, guys, is I'll go through some player stats. So guys, in terms of player stats here, I have it as you see in the top scorers. No Harry Kane feature, which is very surprised, but our top goal scorer is Jude Bellingham with 19 goals in 37 games, which is an absolutely great return in the Premier League from playing from midfield. And in terms of assists, again, no one up high. We had to scroll down to the second bit to find Eze in 16th with 6 assists in 28 matches. It's not very much on the goals and assist fronts, must have been shared out. But with that, guys, that does bring us to the end of this video. So if you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. And also, if you do have a go at this challenge, do let me know how you get on in your one season. But for now, guys, that's everything. Take care. Goodbye.